Guys, I have another reformer video for you today. We are going to use weights for props. As always, I will have everything linked in the description below. I grabbed a set of 4-pound weights. I went a little heavier. Usually I would grab a 5, but I went a little lighter today, so I'd go anywhere from a medium weight to a heavy weight, whatever that is for you guys. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You guys can leave me those super things. And then if you would like, you can also join my new membership on my page, which leaves you that early access to all my videos. You guys get special emojis, you get highlighted comments, so feel free to join my membership. And if I sound a little congested today, I have really bad fall allergies, so bear with me. I'm not sick, I just have bad allergies. We are gonna go ahead and get started on a heavy spring today. So I have 3 reds and a blue spring on my reformer, you guys. That is 3 heavies and a medium. Foot bars are gonna go up and you guys are going to lie down. When we lie down today, just make sure that your headrests are all the way down. We are going to begin with our weights in our hands, our arms at our sides, our heels are on the foot bar parallel with each other, sits bone distance away, and then we're beginning in our neutral spine. Now, you guys are gonna take an inhale in your neutral, and on your exhale, we're gonna flatten your low backs down into the mat, and we're peeling our spines up into our bridges to begin. We're gonna inhale at the top, and then on our exhale, we're slowly rolling our spines all the way back down into the mat. We're gonna inhale in our neutral, exhale, flatten our low backs down, peel our spines up, use our glutes, our hamstrings, take an inhale at the top, and then again on my exhale, I'm slowly rolling my spine back down into the mat. Inhale in your neutral, exhale, flatten and peel, glutes, hamstrings. I'm sending my tailbone to the backs of my knees. And then on my exhale, I'm rolling my spine all the way back down into the mat. All right, let's do one more. Exhaling as we flatten and we peel. All right, now this time you guys are gonna hold yourselves at the top. We're gonna inhale, lift our arms up to the ceiling. And then on an exhale, we're gonna lower them back down with control. So we inhale to lift up, and then we exhale, lower back down with control. I'm holding myself in my bridge the entire time. Then send your tailbone to the backs of your knees, lift up, and then lower down on our exhale. Let's do 3 more. Inhale to lift, exhale to lower for 2, and return. And then last one. Now, pause at the top. As I roll my spine down, I'm gonna slowly lower my arms down to my sides, and then I'm gonna come back into my neutral. Now, my heels stay on the foot bar. I'm going to open my arms out to the sides of the room, find a little bend to my elbows. We're gonna exhale to push the carriage out today. Weights come right over your chest, and then we're gonna open the arms to come back in. So we exhale to push, inhale, bend. I'm keeping that little bend to my elbows the entire time. We're gonna go through a quick footwork series. So we're here for 4. Again, exhale out today. 2 and 1. All right, when we come back in, arches of the feet can go onto the foot bar. They're gonna stay that same distance away. Arms go straight up to the ceiling. Bend the elbows so the weights are right to the sides of your head. Your palms, you guys, should be rotated towards each other. As we exhale to press, we extend the arms out. Inhale, bend for tricep extensions. Exhale away. Inhale as I bend and I come back in. Again, maintaining my neutral spine. Exhale, press. Inhale, bend. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now when we come in, arms down to our sides, toes, balls of our feet are on the foot bar. We're gonna press our carriage out, do a bicep curl this time, and then extend to come in. So exhale, press, bicep curl, inhale back in, press, and then extend the arms as we come back in. Exhale, curl, inhale back. 3, 2, and 1. All right, now once you guys come back in, heels are on the foot bar. We're gonna slide them all the way out to the sides into our wide second position. My arms are still at my sides, palms are flipped up to the ceiling. I'm gonna lift my arms a few inches off the carriage. We're gonna press out, open our arms out to a T, and then come back in. Exhale, open, and then inhale back. The palms, again, should be rotated up to the ceiling. I have a little bend to to my elbows the entire time, and my arms are hovering off of the carriage the entire time. Exhale out, inhale back. 3 and 1. All right, when you guys come in, relax your arms, toes, balls of your feet back to the center. Arms are at your sides. We're gonna press your carriage out, and then we're gonna go into a little run. We're gonna hover our arms at our sides. Your palms, you guys, can either be flipped up to the ceiling, rotated to your hips, or rotated to the floor. If you want to alternate a rotation of your palms, you can. Just make sure that those arms are hovering for your runs. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your arms, lower both heels, lift your heels up high, bend your knees, bring the carriage in, set your weights just off to the sides, and then you guys are gonna sit yourselves off to the sides. Okay, we are going to go ahead and change to 1 blue spring. Everything else comes off. So it's 1 medium spring on my reformer, you guys. Your foot bars can just stay right where they're at. We're gonna lie ourselves back down. And then when you guys get down, you're gonna grab just your right strap into your hand, grab a hold of the short loop. Your right arm is gonna reach straight up to the ceiling. Left arm is at your side. I'm gonna bring my knees up into a tabletop position. Legs are zipped together. On my exhale, I'm just gonna pull my right arm straight down towards my hip, and then I'm gonna inhale, return. Exhale to pull, and then inhale, return. Now, if this is not heavy enough for you guys, you can always change to 1 red spring or 1 heavy spring instead of this blue. If this is too heavy for you, switch to your long loop instead of your short loop. Exhale to pull, inhale, return. We're gonna go for 2. And then on our last one, we'll hold down to our hip, bend our elbow for our tricep press. We exhale to press, and then we inhale, bend. Exhale, press, inhale, bend. You guys can always hover your elbow off the carriage, or you can relax it down, whatever feels best for your triceps. Let's do 2 more with your tricep press. And then last one. All right, now once you guys bend your elbow, relax your feet back down. We're gonna reach your right arm back up to the ceiling. We're gonna slide your left hand on top of it, so both hands are on the straps. Knees are gonna go back up into our tabletop position. Do not worry about your neutral spines here. Sway your knees slightly to the left side of the room, and we have oblique curls. So on your exhale, we're gonna press, curl, rotate to your right hip, and then we're gonna inhale, return back down. Exhale, nod, curl, rotate to your right hip, and then inhale, return. Again, those knees are staying slightly to the left side the entire time, and I wanna feel my obliques fire up as I curl to the left. Now, the next time we curl up, we're gonna pause at the top, so stay here. Inhale, just lift your arms. Exhale, pull the arms down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Up and down. If your necks are an issue, guys, heads can always go back down into your headrest. We're gonna lift for 2 more, and then last one. Now, when the arms go up, the shoulders, the heads go down, the feet go back down, and then we're gonna add in with those. So hands stay stacked, arms are up to the ceiling, knees back up into your tabletop position, give them that little sway to the left side of the room, and then on our exhale, we're gonna press, curl, extend our legs out away from us. Inhale, return. Exhale, press, curl, extend, and then inhale, return. So again, trying to get my hands to my right hip, getting that rotation of my spine. This next time we come up, we're gonna hold up here, stay. We're gonna lower the legs down a few inches, up a few inches, down a few, up a few. Now I'm going like 2 feet down, 2 feet up, but they can be big, they can be small, up to you guys. 2 more. Last one. Bend your knees, arms up, head down. Hang your right strap up, and we're gonna do the same thing on the left side. So grab your short loop. Again, if that's too heavy, you guys, long loop. Knees tabletop, legs are zipped together, neutral spines. I'm exhaling to pull my left arm down, and then I'm inhaling to return. Exhaling as I pull, and then inhale to return back up. Again, feeling that lat engage on that press. 3 more. And then 2. Now on our last one, we hold our palm to our hip, we bend our elbow, tricep press. You guys exhale to press, inhale, bend, exhale, press, inhale, bend. Again, elbow can either hover off the carriage or it can be relaxed down. Let's do 3 more with your triceps. And then last one. All right, when you guys bend your elbow, relax your feet down. We're gonna reach your arm back up to the ceiling, slide your right hand on top of it. Again, don't worry about your neutral spine this time. Knees tabletop, give your legs a little sway to the right. We're gonna exhale, press, curl, rotate to your left hip. Inhale to return back down. Exhale, press, curl, rotate. And then inhale as you guys return. So again, just trying to get those obliques to fire on that rotation of the spine as we come up. We have 2 more. And then this next time we come up, you guys are gonna pause at the top. We're inhaling to lift just the arms, exhaling to pull down. Inhale, just the arms lift, exhale to pull down. Again, you guys, if your necks are an issue, your heads just go back down into the headrest. You have 2 and 1. All right, when the arms go up, relax your head, your feet. Give yourselves a little stretch. We are adding in your leg extension. So hands are stacked, knees are in your tabletop. Give them that little sway to the right hand side of the room. We're gonna exhale, press, curl, extend the legs, and then inhale as you guys return. Exhale, press, curl, extend. Inhale again to return back down with control. We have 3. All right, on this last one, we hold at the top, we inhale, we lower the legs, we exhale, lift. Again, down, up. I'm going about 2-3 feet down and up. Lower, lift for 2, 1. Bend your knees, arms up, head down. You guys can relax your feet. You're gonna hang that strap up onto the peg. We are going to sit off to the sides of our reformers. Now, you guys are gonna change to your lightest spring, 1 yellow for me. So again, your lightest spring, grab your weights into your hands. We are going to go to the left side of your reformers. So if you guys are lying down, I want you to be on the left side if you're lying down. We're standing right in front of our reformer. Our left foot goes onto the non-moving part of your carriage first, and then you're stepping up to the moving part. We're moving into side splits with your weights. Now, reminder guys, the wider you have your legs, the more challenging this will be. The more narrow you have your legs, the easier this will be. We're gonna inhale, press your carriage out, lift your arms up to a T, and then on your exhale, pull your carriage back in. Inhale, press, lift the arms, and then exhale to pull back in. So we wanna feel your deltoids into your traps working as you guys lift, and then adductors working to pull the carriage back in. Again, you guys can inhale, press, and then exhale to pull back in. I'm drawing my abs in on each exhale. Let's do 2 more. And then last one out. And then pull back in. All right, now once you guys come back in, we're gonna add in with these. So we're gonna press your carriage back out, lift your arms up to a T, pause, rotate to the right side of the room. We're gonna bring your left fingers to your right toes. We're gonna roll our spines back up, come center, and then you're gonna pull the carriage back in. So again, we're gonna press out, lift your arms, rotate to the right, hinge, left weight, right toes, roll your spines up, come center, pull back in. Let's do about 3 more. So we can press out, rotate, fingers to toes, roll your spine back up, pull that carriage back in. Let's do 2 more. Keep that carriage still when you guys roll up, and then come all the way back in. Last one. Out, rotate, fingers to toes, roll your spines up, center, pull all the way back in. Okay, now once you guys come back in, we're gonna step off with your foot, your right foot first, and then you can step off with your left. We're walking around to the other side. You guys are gonna go right foot onto the non-moving part, left foot onto your carriage. Take a look at your feet. Make sure that they're even, they're parallel with each other. And then we're gonna inhale to push, exhale to pull. Again, if you guys want this easier, have your feet a little more narrow. If you want it a little more challenging, widen your legs. Inhale out, exhale, pull back in, using those adductors. I'm really feeling my deltoids and my traps right into the tops of the shoulders, tops of the arms. 2 more. And then last one. All right, now when we come in, you guys can pause in. Feel free to give your shoulders a little roll. We're going to do 5 of those little dips. So we press out, we lift the arms, we rotate to the left, we go right fingers to the left toes, the carriage stays still, we roll our spines up, we come center, we pull back in, arms are down to your sides. 4 more. Out and up, rotate, right fingers to your toes, roll your spines up, center, pull back in. 3 more. Out, rotate, hinge. I'm articulating my spine up, center, back in. You guys have 2 more. Really feel those arms working here. And then last one. All right, then once you guys come back in, step off with your left foot first, step off with your right. You're gonna set the weights to the sides, and then we're gonna move into some planks with this light spring. So we're kneeling on our reformers, we're facing our straps, our knees are up against the shoulder blocks, hands are gonna go onto the frame of the carriage, and then when you guys get here, we're gonna walk our hands a little further out so that our shoulders are not over our hands. Now, from here, your toes are gonna be curled underneath you. You're gonna lift your knees off the carriage, come into your planks, hold your planks, and then on an exhale, you're gonna tuck your pelvis, bend your knees to pull the carriage in, inhale, extend out. Exhale, tuck and pull, inhale, extend. You guys have 4. Draw your abs in. 3, and 1. All right, then once you guys extend, relax your legs down. Feel free to stretch back. We're moving into pikes next. So knees up against, up against your shoulder blocks. Hands are not underneath your shoulders, you guys. Your toes are curled. We're gonna lift your knees up, hold a plank, and then from here, legs stay long. You're gonna tuck your pelvis, hike your hips out into your plank. Exhale, tuck pike, inhale out. 4 more, tuck pike, and out for 3. Last one. Bend your knees, come down, and feel free to stretch. All right, we're gonna go back into some oblique work. You guys are gonna put your foot bars all the way up. If you guys do not have an Allegro 2, you can just move your foot bar as close to your carriage as you can get it in a nice high position. Grab one of your weights, and then I just want you guys to put that weight right on the front of your carriage. Now, you can either stay with this light spring or move to a medium spring. I usually have you guys on a medium spring. I'm gonna go to that one blue instead of my yellow. So one light, one medium. Obviously, lighter is heavier for your core. You're gonna stand on the carriage. Hands are gonna be on your foot bar. And then we're gonna walk your heels back to your shoulder blocks. Now, we're gonna point the toes to the right side of the room. I'm gonna keep my right hand off to the right corner, but I'm gonna take my left hand to the center of the foot bar. And then on an inhale, you guys are gonna press your carriage out, rotate your hips to the right side, and then you're gonna tuck your pelvis, rotate your hips back to the floor as you come in. So when we press out, the hips should open and rotate to the right. When we come back in, they rotate to the floor. Now, if you would like to challenge yourselves even more, grab your weight. You guys can reach it up. When you come in, you can thread the needle. The weight is an option here. You guys don't have to use it if you do not want to. Inhale out, exhale, come all the way back in. We're gonna go for 3. The focus is on the rotation of the hips. 2, and then last 1. All right, when you guys come in, pause in. I'm gonna set my weight back down. Both hands back onto my foot bar. My toes this time rotate to the left. Both hands are wide. You guys are gonna take your right hand to the center, and then we're gonna press out. The hips should open to the left side, and then I'm gonna tuck, rotate my hips back down to the floor. So again, when you guys press out, your hips should open, and then when you rotate to come back in, they should be rotated to the floor. Now, if you guys want to add in your weight for your thread the needle, you can. If you want to do your thread the needle without the weight, you guys can always do your thread the needle without the weight. That is up to you. We're inhaling out, exhaling back in. 2 more. And then last one. All right, when we come in, pause in. You guys can step off to the sides. We're gonna put your foot bar back down to the starting position. If you guys already had it there, just leave it there. We're going on to 2 red springs. Again, 2 heavy springs out of my reformer. And then you guys are gonna lie down with your weights. When you lie down, we're gonna grab your long loops. They're gonna go right onto your feet. And then we're gonna go into some feet in straps with your weights today. So, weights in hands. I want you guys to reach your arms up to the ceiling. Legs are up just as high as you can hold your neutral spine. On an exhale, we're gonna lower the arms and legs down together. And then we're gonna inhale, lift the arms and legs up together. Exhale, lower, and inhale, lift. And my palms are rotated towards each other too for this. Again, exhaling to pull down, and then inhaling as you guys hinge to come back up. All right, now the next time we lower, pause with the legs lowered down, flip your palms up to the ceiling. We're gonna come into your Pilates stance, so heels together, toes are turned apart. We're bending your knees in for your frogs, curling into a bicep curl, extend the arms and legs. So bend into your frog, bicep curl, and extend. So we're gonna inhale and exhale, press. Bend and extend. Neutral spine, heels stay together, toes stay turned apart. My elbows, you guys, are hovering off of the carriage to make it a little more challenging for my arms. 3, 2. Now on this last one, hold your arms and legs out. Curl about halfway with your arms. Bring your feet parallel with each other. We're gonna hinge at your hips, come up to the ceiling. Open your legs wide up to the sides. Press them down and around, zip them together. Hinge, come right back up. Now my arms are staying here. If this is too much for you guys, you can always relax them down, but I'm gonna have a constant contraction of that bicep in this position. If you guys want it challenging, or a little more challenging, open your arms a little wider out to the sides. We're gonna do 2 more, and then last one. Now when we come up, we're gonna pause, reverse. Again, the arms can stay. If that is too hard for you guys can always give yourselves a break with those arms and just keep going with your leg circles. 4 more. 2 and 1. All right, when we come up, relax your arms, relax your legs. Low backs can be flat. Let's bend your knees, bring the bottoms of your feet together, give those straps a little pull. Let's take our arms, kind of back to the carriage. Let the elbows open out nice and wide just to open up our chest. And just take a couple deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, then we're gonna take our straps off of our feet. You guys can hang them back up onto the pegs. You can sit yourselves off to the sides of your reformers. You guys are all done. I hope you enjoyed that workout. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You guys can leave me those super thanks, and you can also join my membership. Thanks, guys.